Welcome back to Good to Know. I'm your host, Lindsay Boach. Today, we are putting the spotlight on charities and nonprofits. And one charity in Tennessee is giving back just like one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
My morning started at 6 a.m., rolled out of bed, put on a pair of clothes.
Home improvement projects are a pretty ordinary sight during this pandemic.
Pressure washing, cleaning the gutters, taking stuff out of the basement, reorganizing.
But while any neighbor can work a power washer, how many have this much manpower to make it happen?
They're doing all the stuff that I should be doing, so she's probably happy about that.
Eben Cathy has a lot on his plate. A full-time job, 2 spirited little ones. And his wife, Evan, who is battling ALS.
You know, families battling ALS have a lot of challenges.
So consider this group the reinforcements.
Today, we're just helping them out with dad stuff that he doesn't have time for because he's caring for his wife.
Most of these guys belong to the same fraternity, but are working on behalf of the Live Like Lou Foundation. Lou, as in Lou Gehrig.
Whenever we get a chance to help out like this, especially an incredible couple like this, we're not going to miss the chance.
The Live Like Lou Foundation prides itself on service projects like these for ALS families, but like the rest of us, they've had to retool their operations due to COVID-19.
It's been way harder to get out in the community and help out. People have just been locked up and quarantined and cooped up.
But it wasn't all grunt work. There was time for giggles, too.
I think my kids are having a blast with these guys.
Because a big part of living like Lou is loving and fighting for these families, too.
They become advocates for ALS treatment and cures and help spread awareness about the disease.
That starts with ordinary projects.
I'm glad I can help in any way, shape, or form.
That have an extraordinary impact.
And it's truly a huge blessing for us.
Finding ways to give back is easy, and here's proof that you don't have to be an adult to make a huge impact.
13-year-old Rena Britton is practicing her bat mitzvah speech.
Everyone here and on Zoom has had a part in me growing up.
A rite of passage in the Jewish tradition.
And you've all helped me become the person I am today.
COVID-19 means no summer camp this year, and her bat mitzvah celebration will be mostly virtual.
One of the expectations of being a bat mitzvah is to do a service project. And because of COVID-19, we were really limited in the service projects that we could choose from.
Rena decided to forego birthday presents and instead raise money to help those struggling during COVID pay for rent so they wouldn't be evicted.
I thought that was really unfortunate because it would be set on their record and then it would be harder to, in the future, get a new house.
She started a GoFundMe with a $3,600 goal that soon spread from family to friends and then strangers.
It's pretty crazy because a lot of the people now who are donating, we don't even know.
Rena has raised nearly $5,000. The Colorado Apartment Association agreed to match her donation.
$10,000?
$10,000? Yeah.
Rena will donate the money to the Resident Relief Foundation, a nonprofit that provides rental assistance.
Not only do they provide rent subsidies to people who are struggling, but they also provide some financial courses.
Rena says she feels lucky both her parents' jobs were not impacted by COVID, and she wanted to do her part to help those who don't have it so easy.
I think it showed me a lot that when you do something to help others instead of helping yourself, it makes you feel good.
This is our dental department at Inner City Health Center, and we provide dental services to the uninsured and underinsured.
And among that population,
there's a good percentage of our patients are veterans.
Those who served our country and have fallen through the cracks.
If they're not rated by the VA as 100% disabled from their service, they are not eligible for VA dental benefits.
Leaving them to face the cost of care themselves.
Dental care is expensive.
Linda Olson works here, and for her, fixing that is personal.
My late husband was a patient here. He had a myriad of issues after being in Vietnam. In order to fix his mouth, it fixed his feeling of well-being and health, and it was kind of a miracle.
So she helped the clinic apply for and receive a grant, $10,000.
To help those people who might have just fallen under the rug get the kind of care they desperately need because they've neglected it because they couldn't afford it.
The clinic still has some of that grant money left and is looking for vets without coverage to help.
Anybody who served this country and don't have dental benefits are eligible to get this stipend.
I think it's honestly the least that we can do, especially when they've made such a big sacrifice.
It's a way for me to serve them. Just love me.
We have more positive stories on the way, including a special delivery for a girl who loves cereal.